Hello guys, this is Kingeh, and on this guide I'm going to go over the Lost Vikings and how I play them. So the Lost Vikings are a bit more on the special side of the game. We can control them all together, as you can see, I can move them together, but I can also pick them separately and decide to move them to different directions. Uh, so yeah, that makes them special, and we will talk about that in the future. But let's talk about each one of them individually. So the first one is Olaf. He is a big guy. He has a lot of HP, he's slow, and his attacks are not that strong, but he can take a lot of damage and he can charge his enemies. So he's good for body blocking and, well, tanking. The second one is Balog. He has a bit lower HP than Olaf, and well, he does quite a lot of damage. His basic attack cleaves, so we would want to position him correctly so when he attacks it will hit everything behind the target. As you can see now, when I move him to a different direction, it will hit different targets. So we want to make sure that we always put him on the right side. He has mediocre amount of HP, so that's fine. And lastly, we have Eirik. He has really small health pool and he moves really fast. He attacks from distance and his attack is not extremely strong, but it's good for chasing down enemies. When you combine all of them together, they do a bit more damage than a normal hero. However, since their health pools are separate, they will die extremely fast if you are not careful. Their strength is not in 1 versus 1 and not in team fights, it's actually in laning and gaining experience. They don't have a mount, but when you click Z, you get an ability called Go 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 and they run extremely fast, it's just so. Another interesting thing is you can pick them separately and just Hearthstone and get your HP up when you want to, while the other two are in the normal position. So let's dive into a game and let's see what we can do in a good normal game. There are a few maps that are good for the Vikings. Hopefully we will get one of them. And yeah, so let's see what we get. Okay, so we got the Shire, and this is a really good map for the Vikings. It has 3 lanes, it has quite a lot of mercenaries, and this is where the Vikings' strength lies. Also, the Dragon Knight itself is, well, you will see that I use it. Normally, I will take the Dragon Knight, and basically, while taking the Dragon Knight with one Viking, I will use the other two to keep laning to get experience, maybe push another lane, or maybe take mercenary camps if it's possible. So what I will do, I will start on the top lane with 2 of my Vikings. I will use Olaf and Balog together, and with Eirik I will just hold the middle, maybe just stand in the bushes and soak experience, so I won't have to deal too much with micro, as things can get hard really fast if we are facing the wrong heroes. Um, I'm picking the talent that lets Eric be invisible for this map. I think it's really good because I can basically just hold a lane without anyone noticing, and they don't really expect me to be invisible, so it's not really easy for them to find me. Also, it helps a lot when escaping the Dragon Knight. Now, on the top lane, as you can see, we have both Illidan and we have Jaina. Both of them are extremely strong against the Vikings. Illidan will not let them escape, and Jaina, well, her AoE attacks are just a pain in the ass to handle, especially when I have so low a health pool on each one of the Vikings. So I'm going to do my best to survive here and while soaking experience. And as you see, I'm trying to control them separately. It doesn't always go that well. I can also just square box both of them or 3 of them if I need, in order to get them to go together, or if I want to separate them, I can choose them individually. And I will probably lose a couple of Vikings during this game. Yeah. So let's see. So we're taking one of the shrines, at least we're going to try, but I see that Jaina and Ilden are up there, and I'm going to lose Olaf for sure. And yeah, with Balog I'm going to try and run away, but I'm not optimistic about it. Okay, maybe. Okay, I got it. With Eric, I will just push Diablo a bit away. Not going to try too much. Yeah, as I told you earlier, I'm trying to use them as separately as I can because using them all together will not be as good, especially not in a lane like this. I can't do a lot as with Jaina and Illidan at this level. Even at higher levels, it will be extremely hard for me to handle them. Um, so I will ask for help soon. Yeah, I'm going to ask for help so someone will take my place and I maybe go to the bottom lane where things may be a bit easier for me. But yeah, here Olaf is going to die again. Yeah, it's not fun. The second talent that I took increases. No, the second talent actually lets Balog heal when he deals damage. Um, As you see, he hits many enemies, so he heals quite a lot, and it will help a lot when I want to solo mercenary camps, especially with the next talent, which is going to be the increased attack speed on Balog's attacks. One thing to notice is that the Vikings do not have abilities like any Q, W, and E. You need to choose them on your talents, and I don't do that, mostly because the talents require you to be bunched up together, at least a Q, in order to do decent amount of damage. Otherwise, it just doesn't do enough damage, and it's not worth it. So I prefer upgrading their abilities, the basic attacks, and give them some sort of tools like the invisibility. As you saw, we just got both of the shines, and Eric is just there to take it. Now I'm going to push the creeps and going to start push towards the turrets. If you wonder where my other two Vikings are, I'm going to try and take them and move them to a different lane and maybe soak experience there or push it on their own. Okay, just a second. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm trying to soak here, but Jane is here and she's ruining my plans. So I'm just going to take them down and maybe try to get the mercenaries the minute that the Dragonite is gone. At level 7, when you get the attack speed bonus on Balog's attacks, you can basically solo any mercenary camps without any trouble, except for the golem ones. That one is a bit too hard still. So I'm going to take the turrets on the bottom lane as well, or at least try to take both of them. I'm not sure if I will make it, since I don't have a lot of HP, and yeah, didn't have time on the dragon. But I'm going to take that turret anyway with Eric, and even if he dies, it's not that much of a big deal. Their traits, the Viking traits, makes their death timers be a lot shorter than normal heroes. It's 25% shorter, so it's not that much of a big deal. But I see that Gazlo is coming, and Gazlo will take me apart if he catches me with this amount of HP. So I'm going to Hearthstone back and maybe come and help myself. Now what I'm doing is basically I'm attacking with both the Vikings. Olaf regenerates HP when he's not getting hit, so I'm letting him take all the damage. Then when he is a bit low on HP, I just move him away and he heals up. As for Balog, well, he heals when he attacks, so it's not that much of a problem if he takes a couple of hits, because he will heal himself up eventually. So here we go, we took the mines, we got our ultimate, and we can start doing some more damage. I'm going to take the siege camps while Eric actually soaks experience on the bottom lane. This is where the Vikings excel. Doing one thing with a couple of Vikings or maybe one Viking and doing a whole different thing with the others. That way the group can keep doing something, maybe like focus, maybe push a lane, maybe a team fight while we keep getting experience. So we will constantly be above the other group in terms of experience. Well, this game is not a good example, but I think it's because they killed a couple of our heroes early on. So yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, um, I'm going to get the oh boy, I'm going to get the mercenary camp down on the bottom, and we will keep pushing with Sergeant Hammer in the group. It will be nice. I don't know why he comes to help me. I can solo it quite easily, and we have shines opening up, so he could actually take a shine. Okay, let's fight him down. This is not a pre-made, so yeah, things look a bit different when you play with a pre-made with the Vikings, because the people know what you're going to do, and it's a lot easier to communicate. But well, it's just a guide, so I'm not going with pre-mades when I do guides. Yeah. So now we took the bottom shrine, and we will probably be able to take the top shrine as well. So I'm going to push the bottom with the two Vikings because I have the hammer help here. And well, Eric will come to the middle. Oh, I lost Balog, Jaina, and she got Olaf as well. It's not really good, but yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, we have the shrine open, so I can take. Oh no, they got the bottom shrine. Now Diablo will try to kill me, but he can't, which is good. As for the ultimate of the Vikings, they have two of them. One of them will give them an ability to summon the Vikings when they die, and all you need is one living Viking to summon the two other, even if they are dead, so they will come. But uh, I don't like that ultimate that much, and I prefer the other one with the boat. It deals a ton of damage to single targets, and it will force any hero like Vala or stuff like that away. Well, not Jaina, because Jaina can kill you in one shot. But if Jaina uses her abilities and she's all alone and you use the boat, it will probably kill her. So there are a few good things about the boat. It will do tons of damage, and it has a different HP pool. And another good thing about it is that you can use it to get your Vikings away. But there are a few disadvantages that you need to keep in mind when you're using the Vikings. First one, you need all the living Vikings to be in the same zone together when you pop it. So if you have a couple of dead Vikings, like one dead Viking, you can pop it with two of the living ones, but they need to be close to each other. If they are not close, it will not happen. The second thing that you need to keep in mind is that even though you have a new health bar, it will go down if being focused. So you need to worry about that. You don't want to get focused by targets. And the last thing that you need to keep in mind is that you will always attack the nearest target to you, the nearest hero. So if by any chance something happens, and for example, let's say Vala is extremely low, but Arthas will come inside or Diablo will come inside and will be closer, then I won't be able to kill Vala. She will be able to run away. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. Even though you have your Q ability when you're on the boat and you can shoot like a bomb, it's a slow bomb and most of the heroes will be able to run away from it. It's a hard skill shot to perform, so don't count on it that much. Now I push with all the heroes at the same lane. Hopefully I'll be able to get them out safely before Vala kills them completely. As for my talent choices, I prefer taking on level 13. I'm taking the one that is like basic momentum. When you hit stuff, you reduce your cooldowns. And for level 16, I'm taking a talent that increases my movement speed when I use Go Go Go, which is my like my mount. And yeah, as you see, I have a Q. It does a lot of damage. And well, there is an ability to that you can pick at level 16 that gives the Vikings a shield. The problem is that, again, you need all Vikings alive for the shield to be sufficient, and I don't like it. I don't like their abilities that much. And W ability gives them like invulnerability for 1.5 seconds, but I find it kind of too weak. And the damage ability, the Q ability, requires all Vikings to be in one spot all the time in order for it to deal the good amount of damage and push heroes back, and that just is a bad idea. That's really a bad idea because heroes like Jaina will just eat you up with one blizzard. They will kill Eric, and then Balog will die on the next frostbolt. So it's not a good idea to be bunched up together, clumped up when you're facing heroes like Jaina, Illidan, Tychus. You need to be able to move. Okay, here they are going to take this for sure. There is no way I'm going to manage to take it. Yeah, I'm going to lose all of them. That was a bad idea to try and face them. Even with the boat, I said it earlier that their HP is not high enough. But we're still leading almost 2 levels ahead. We are taking mercenary camps. They stole this one, but we will be fine. And the death timers are not that long, so I'm going to be back in the game soon. At level 20, we will take the talent that upgrades our heroic ability. So the boat will shoot 2 heroes instead of 1, and the range of the Q ability of the boat will be extremely larger. It will be 100% larger. So that would be good. We may be able to land a couple of skill shots that way because yeah. So let's see what's going on the map. The dragon shrines are up, so we can go and take them. Diablo in this ultimate is being kind of annoying, but it's fine. Let's keep Eric there and let's go down. Okay, so I see that we will be able to take the Dragon Knight again. Going to go down and try to push Vala away. Maybe when she sees, yeah, she saw us and she ran away. Little did she know that she can multi-shot us to death. Okay, Eric can take it instantly and we can push the bottom. Let's see what's going on. So Jaina is dead, Illidan is dead, and there's another hero that I just can't see which one it is. I don't remember either. So let's take down the fort. We have Vala, we have Gazlo being a pain, but I think we can also push the bottom. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, seriously. Yeah, I'm going to push the bottom with all Vikings. This way, when the Dragon Knight dies, which is not going to be in a long time, we will be able to go straight into the ship and force them to get away from us. The level 20 ship is extremely strong, extremely powerful. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention is here we go. When you use the go with the upgraded version, what's going to happen is that it will make you unstoppable. So you will be able to run away from almost anything, especially. Oh my god! Oh boy, that was unfortunate for for Illidan. Oh man, the turret killed me. Okay, let's take these siege giants. Yeah, Eric will be with us shortly. I'm going to send him to the next camp quickly so he can take it. And as you see, the upgraded version of the go is really good. You run extremely fast, you can get from one place to another, and you can also run away from heroes like even Illidan. You can kind of dodge him when you use it, which is a special thing because that guy is a hard guy to dodge. He just chases you forever. So now, yeah, we are 2 levels ahead, and that's where our strength shows up. The amount of experience that we give, the amount of lane power push that we can support, and even though our damage in terms of hero damage will never be as high as other heroes, especially compared to other specialists like Sergeant Hammer and Nazebo and so on, Abathor, our contribution comes from the fact that we keep our group always ahead. And if we can actually get to a point where a tank will tank the damage for us and we can just go and use our heroic ability from a safe distance, then we can probably kill a couple of good heroes. Let's take the Shine with one Viking and start getting the mercenaries, and then I'm going to take the Dragon Knight with the other Viking. So this is where it's really cool that you can take mercenaries and take the Dragon Knight at the same time while your team pushes. Okay, so someone is getting that shrine on top, or at least will get it soon enough. Let's make sure that Olaf doesn't die here. Just need a couple of seconds that he won't take any damage, and it's ours. Okay, so Olaf is fine, Balog is fine. We will take the mercenary camp now. Illidan will be a pain, but we will just kick him out of here. and keep pushing. Okay, let's go with the knights on the bottom. Mm. I love the Vikings. I play a lot of games on them. Blizzard say that they are extremely balanced, and in terms of game win rates, they are really well off right now. But I personally think they are a bit on the weak side. Yes, they are strong. They give a lot of experience, but they almost any hero can kill them in 1 versus 1. Uh, you need to take if you take the talents that allow you to solo heroes, like you will only be able to solo the weak heroes anyway, and you need to watch out of many other heroes. So I don't know. I think a little buff will be great for them. Maybe in terms of giving them the abilities anyway, and the talents. Um, well, keeping the talents to be talents and giving them abilities, or just make their basic attacks a bit stronger. Because even with all three attacking, their attacks are not that powerful that they can be a pain in the ass for heroes like, for example, Diablo. Now I'm going to try and get to the. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that was close. That was extremely close. Diablo has a lot of a lot of health, so he will not die to this ultimate. But you can see that it pushes him back, it scares him. So yeah, I need to get away with Baylog before he dies. Yeah. Okay, let's Hearthstone with him and just push. Yeah, we have the tank there. Oh my god, no. Yeah, that was a good ultimate by Diablo. Baylog is like with 2 HP. But yeah, we got this. This game will be ours. So thanks for joining. I hope this guide helps you, and I'll see you on the next guide. Goodbye.